It is time for this.
The world of woke.
Now, we've spoken about this before today, but I think it's worthy of entering it into the world of woke, just so that we can have it there for old time's sake and for the purposes of what can only be described as research and encyclopedic knowledge, because it's what we like to have here in the business of Talk TV. And what it is, of course, is the Bank of England. The Bank of England is coming for some what can only be described as flack here at Talk TV. They've been made planks of the week. Andrew Bailey, the governor of the Bank of England, has been described as a plank of the week. This is the man who couldn't remember how much money he actually earned. When he was asked by a parliamentary committee, he wasn't sure. Eventually, it had to be explained to him that it was a bit more than the around £500,000 mark that he admitted to. It was actually £555,000. He'd obviously forgotten about the other 55 because, I mean, it's easy to lose when you're that rich, isn't it? What we found out, though, is that in the Bank of England's world, apparently, anybody can be pregnant. So it doesn't matter what your gender is. It doesn't matter whether you are a man, a woman, a giraffe, or anything else. You can indeed have a gender agenda. And the Bank of England now says that you can have help, if you work there, to pay for gender reassignment treatment using private medical insurance. The Bank of England has been included by Stonewall in the list of the 100 top employers. And so, like all other banks, the Bank of England has apparently been told that they are doing very well because of their inclusivity and gender assignment duties, right? Now, according to the bank, they came 57th in Stonewall's annual list last year for doing things like calling birthing parents, and by saying that basically you can talk about parents without specifying gender. What has this got to do with inflation, by the way? What has it got to do with the issuing of cash? What has it got to do with quantitative easing? We don't know. But what they are going to do, they're going to commit to gender-neutral lavatories, stating that they plan to upgrade their facilities, including a commitment to ensure that the 7th floor of its headquarters in London offers only unisex lavatories. So I guess you go to the 7th floor if that's your thing. Each bank employee, of whom there are 4,000 in the United Kingdom, is expected to have a diversity and inclusion objective for each calendar year, and they will be assessed as such. They're also encouraged to be allies to the LGBT community by wearing a rainbow lanyard and displaying a symbol at their workstation. I mean, the bank's private medical insurance covers treatments for pelvic surgery needed to treat gender dysphoria or the mismatch a person may feel between their biological sex and their gender identity. The healthcare will be provided, and it can also cover phalloplasty, vaginoplasty, and clitoroplasty. I thought that was a comedian, but that was maybe something else. I mean, is it any wonder that the inflation rates have run spiralling out of control? Nobody knows what the hell they're doing in the Bank of England. Dearie me. I just don't get it. But that, today, is the world of work.
The world of woke.